the hops. Now in your kits, you have this black sachet that already has your hops pre-measured for the kit. It's not the full ounce like you would buy here. So if you came in and you're going to make another batch and you get this, that's why that kitchen scale is nice. Because now you have that kitchen scale, you can weigh out the grams of hops that you need and then put this back in the freezer. These are weighed out, they're sealed off. You can see they've been heat sealed and they're ready to go. So this, somebody needs to come up and add our hops. That's good. So you can also then save those little bags or little zip across bags, and then you could put yeast packets in that you don't use all up into those and stick them in the fridge or whatever. Now you could put your hops in a muslin bag. See the steam rolling? We're pretty darn close to boiling. And especially on this little burner, trying to get a kind of a gallon and a quarter to get up and rolling boil is kind of hard. You could put it in a muslin bag. What's it smell like?
It doesn't really smell like that. It's hard to tell.
It smells floral to me. So that's Willamette. And so we're just going to pour it straight in. So go for it. All right, so we're pouring our hops. Now what happened to them immediately?
They dissolved.
Yeah.
Or broke up.
Broke up,
Yeah.
and then they began to form this little bit. So everybody come on up here real quick.
It's like a film on the top.
So this is part of the hot break that we were talking about. There's a light tan kind of film on the top. So when you put in those hops, some of the protein there is going to bind up with some of the other protein that's in there from the malt, and it gives you this, and that's what will form this boiling kind of foam in your pot and boil over. That's a hot break. And then as it kind of settles back into the beer, there'll be these clumps of stuff kind of floating in there. And then when we go and cool it down and we'll get the cold break, they'll kind of form together and they'll settle down to the bottom. So you can strain off that, or you can do like we're going to do and just transfer it straight into the fermenter, and then over the time that it's in your fermenter, it'll pack down to the bottom of the bucket. Okay? So, pellets broke up.
Just pour it in and just let it.
Just let it go. Don't stir it. You don't have to stir it at all, because normally at home, Jonathan, you're going to have a good boiling boil, and it's just going to stir up. This little thing is a little bit slow to get boiling, and for time's sake, we're just going to keep on rolling.